Get own net. Deep cross, and it's headed by Doherty off the post. Oberon Klajich's goal has given Rochedale the lead, and now the Rovers looking for a second. Round 7 of the Kappa Queensland Cup quarterfinal stage, also doubling as the Han Australia Cup qualifier. As Rochedale looking to break down the wall that has stood in their way for the last 12 years. Just tuning in, James Colin bringing all the action on FQTV tonight. Very pleased to have your company on a busy weekend of Cup football. And a wasteful ball is played to Bon Scott. Switching from right to left out for Vollenhoven. He'll play it early, lofting as that rain is starting to really pick up. Holden no way through. It's back now with Rochedale, clipped over the top, and Nolan trying to get the shot away, and Doherty again not happy with the awarding of a corner. Plenty of space for the attackers going both ways. Ending in, doesn't beat the man at the near post. Back for a second bite at the cherry is Vollenhoven, and he took too long. Godinho with the block. Alexinko bends it away and goes past behind Talbot, but Rochedale with numbers back. Sabados lofting it into the box. Klajich with the header. And one of the easier saves that Scott will have tonight. The chop back, and now it's clipped up for Roberts, and he went for a run, but Fofana just enough to put him off. Lopez driving towards the box, trying to cut around. Horwood, strike taken, and it's not taken cleanly. The slippery conditions causing some problems there for Cowley. As Lopez looks threatening as he is back in the starting 11 tonight after missing last week's league defeat to Ipswich, a game where Jack Waldock scored inside the first minute. This time Waldock was booked inside the first minute, so I'll question his intensity out of the blocks either way. Doherty, who's had more than a few runs forward from the centre-back position, looking to join the attack. A big reason why he has 7 goals in 16 appearances, the 29-year-old. Klajic, the goal scorer, unable to keep that one in, and this weather is giving me flashbacks to 2017. Same stage of, well, then FFA Cup qualifying, watching Penn Power Grange at Lanham Park in a relative downpour. Penn Power, of course, winners that night, and winners again last night, booking their 6th spot. Well, booking a spot in the national stage of the FFA/Australia Cup for the 6th time. Lions, the other mainstays, returning to the big stage. Now can Caboolture give themselves a lifeline to join them? And it's saved onto the crossbar. Cowley stuck a leg out and did just enough to turn that one over. The goalkeeper coming up huge for Rochedale to preserve the lead. But Lopez looks like he is warming up into this game very nicely. He has found space on the left. He has found space on the right. Lopez is looking very, very dangerous. Talbot and Doherty getting acquainted at the near post as Doherty makes his run. It's testing Cowley, and he couldn't punch it away cleanly as Bozio wound up on the ground, and no time to fret over that as the long throw in or throw out from the keeper finds Morland. He cuts back, and block is made by Mitchell. Second attempt. He'll just drill that one into Morland again. Physical game so far, and Holden is upended in midfield. It was Klajic, the guilty party, and that one is left. Teammate short out there. I think it was Nan who was the target of the pass, but didn't hold down the power button for long enough. Alexenko linking up, getting the 1-2, but the touch on the 2 was heavy. Doherty turning playmaker again. Now he's got to find a way to trudge back quickly. Or not, because Fafana has that one covered, and you can see the water picking up on the pitch as well. Spray as the ball is played along. As this weather continues, I would not be at all surprised. If the teams look to turn to the aerial game as this one continues. Patchy rain looks like it will continue for the time being. And now that I've said that, watch the rain dissipate in the next 5 minutes and not come back. Rochedale will be hoping their lead doesn't dissipate from this free kick. As Holden is fouled again. He's getting welcomed back into the starting lineup. 20th game of the season for Holden. And Lopez bends it back post and pinball off Horwood and Doherty, and easily claimed by Cowley. Right, it goes for Sabados into Vollenhoven. And last touch was off Nan. Escaping. There is Vollenhoven with the cutback. Klajic with another quick-fired strike from around that area. He's forced a couple of saves out of Scott from that position on the pitch. We've spoken a lot about the Australia Cup berth. That will go to the winner of this game, but also the Kappa Queensland Cup semi-final. The winner of this will host Penn Power. And Moreland is felled. Free kick for Rochedale. Ashton already had a chance from this range as Bozio with the tackle. As the rain teams down. So both teams are very happy to not be wearing a white kit tonight. And an update from up north. In the shadows of halftime, Marlin Coast Rangers have taken the lead. We'll endeavour to confirm the goal scorer because we have the free kick here to focus on. It's really going to be Ashton. He fakes and leaves it for Vollenhoven, who that one always rising. No real danger to Scott's goal. There goes Talbot and counted out by Holden, but the ball is currently bouncing the way of Rochedale. And it goes wide for Roberts and a loose first touch. Wide for Vollenhoven as tries to find a way around Waldock and has shoved him off. Vollenhoven with the cross and it's just out of reach. Alexenko looking to work the 1-2 again, cutting it back, and it's fallen for Klajic. It is a second goal for Rochedale just when they needed. Aubryn Claridge might have paid a price for that, but it was all set up by the work from Alex Inco. It might have been wind knocked out of Claridge there as he has gone down, but he's finished from close range. Just on the half-hour mark. It is Claridge 2, Caboolture 0. And just updating as well from Cairns, Marlon Coast 1-0 up. Charlie Beverley, the goal scorer in the 43rd minute. Long throw in from the right side, and Beverley powered a header past Oliver Rodan. And, well, don't need me to play meteorologist here. It is very, very wet. Not that Rochedale will mind as you bring the action through the downpour. That one's clipped over the top and allowed to roll through to Cowley. And we'll have a stoppage now as a like it will be an injury. The Rochedale medical staff will tend to the injured player, who I believe is DeAndre Vollenhoven, as just wait confirmation from the sideline correspondents, who I hope for their sake are underneath that shelter. And thank you, Scott. It is Vollenhoven who is down. It's, as mentioned, a physical game so far. And it's halftime up in Cairns. Well, Logan with plenty of work to do. Otherwise, Marlon Coast will advance to the national stage. And that might actually be the end of the night for Vollenhoven, as he is getting helped off. So, not a whole lot to complain about in the first half for Rochedale until that. Confirm that replacement when just picked up. Now it's Alexenko looking for another assist and into the box. And that shot will roll wide for Roberts. Well, look, you either love or hate these conditions. No one will blame you if you thought this is the perfect night to be sitting at home watching the games on TV. Or your tablet or computer, phone, however you're tuning in. I really don't mind. Keys has pinched it back for Caboolture. Through Lopez, back heel for Holden. It's a wall of yellow and green in front of him. Can he fashion an angle for a shot? Through Talbot. And Nan tried to slow down the Rochedale attack, but to no avail. And Talbot trying to turn the corner on that pass. No luck with Klajic, and I believe I can see Boston Webber on in number 16. I can finally tell you the decision is a Caboolture free kick, which Scott will take. Virginia went straight to Roberts, but might have been a little surprised that the pass went straight to him. Couldn't control it, and Rochedale just so tenacious on the ball. We'll need that tenacity now to get through Holden. Forward strong in the challenge. Rochedale looking for a third goal that would really have them feeling good about themselves. I did see during the week Rochedale organised a bus for supporters to make the long trek from their home ground on the very, very south side all the way up over the gateway. So there will be some happy folks in the crowd as Rochedale has another corner. Lofted corner going deep and asking a little bit much of Dern on that occasion. It's still there for Rochedale on the correct side of halfway as far as they're concerned, and I think that rain might have started to ease off at least a little bit. And there you can see the crowd enjoying a Saturday night at the football. And we can see the football again. Well, we can kind of see the football through the rain either way, as it's gone behind for a corner, and some very, very brave photographer is braving the elements, and you just hear my mum's voice saying you'll catch a cold if you go out in the rain. Fafana goes to shut down the short corner, and Godinho covering at the near post, and on the cutback, Klajic so close to a hat-trick, denied off the line by Doherty. Again, Ethan Doherty with two huge blocks to deny Rochedale a third. And now Caboolture, can they capitalise on the lifeline as Holden is crunched. And we'll come back now for the free kick. Referee is checking on injured Holden, who is feeling the effects of that challenge. And Godinho is gone down. I think he might have got second best of a collision, but for now it's still another attacking opportunity for Lopez. Bozio from range, and that was never troubling Cowley, always swinging away. At the very least for Caboolture, I'll be saying 2-0 is far from an unassailable lead. Have to find a way back into it. Priority one is just get through to half-time with, at the very least, this scoreline intact if Holden can't do anything about it. But right now, Rochedale is too fast, too strong, and too efficient. Doherty went in full-blooded on that challenge. He is trying everything to swing the momentum back into the home side's favour. And here he goes again. He's lost a shin pad leaping for that header, and he clattered into Alex Inco. And something happened on the far side that's led to a Rochedale throw-in. Against Ashton, but he's just giving it straight back to Caboolture anyway. Lopez putting the pressure on, and Cowley smartly gets that one out of danger. Roberts encouraged to take on Doherty, and I've seen many attackers just bounce off Doherty, as most of the damage was done by the height mismatch off that challenge. Yeah, look, Doherty's just really big and really strong. So we are awaiting kickoff up in Cairns for the second half, with Marlon Coast leading Logan 1-0, with Lightning looking to return to the national stage of the Australia Cup for the first time in 4 years, and just the second time at all. Meanwhile, Marlon Coast should be looking to be the first Southeast Queensland club to qualify for the national stage without a direct pathway for the regions. Edge Hill, which had many of the Marlon Coast players involved. Most notably goalkeeper Kev Ward and player coach Chris O'Hare. Those two leading the charge. Cordinio pushing further forward. As we're now in stoppage time, we may have a couple more minutes to play. A few stoppages with players going down. Now Lopez skips to the byline, clips it back, and Dern in the way. Cowley thought about coming for it and couldn't get there. And Caboolture feel like that should have been a corner. And our referee disagrees. Cowley was actually blocked by Talbot in his efforts to get there and claim the football. Not that you need me to remind you, but the other team in green and gold, 2 p.m. tomorrow against Turkey. So we've got their 2026 World Cup campaign underway. A lot of local clubs around southeast Queensland and elsewhere putting on watch parties, or the live site down at South Bank. Ashton put on a show for the watch party up the stairs in the clubhouse. Webber is asked to do a bit too much there, and will likely be in the final seconds of the first half. Talbot with the tackle to push that one wide for Holden as he tries to go straight through Alex Inco. Holden, he's got Roberts on the ground and he's won the corner. A late flurry for Caboolture as Holden tries to get the ball away from Dern, who's would chew up a few extra seconds. But how about that from Holden, just to leave Alex Inco rooted to the ground? So one last chance for Caboolture to pull a goal back, and it was a header for Mitchell that goes wide, and that is enough for Mackenzie James to signal half-time in this eventful opening 45-plus minutes. Oberon Klajic scoring in the 12th and 30th minute, and that is where we are going to step away for the half-time break and be back with the second 45 minutes right after this.
Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Future game is changing, and so it's really important for us to understand that we're not developing players for the here and now, it's for the future.
It's extremely important to have an identity as a state. There's some key characteristics that we identified as being really important to Queensland players. The first one is creative, which refers to a player's technical ability, their base level technique and their X factor qualities. Second is courageous, how players influence the game, their levels of effort, their absolute desire displayed on the pitch. And then there's competitive, so their winning mentality, and that's got nothing to do with winning games. And that's a never say die effort, which is a hallmark of Queensland players in the past. It's something we want to continue to preserve.
That sort of frames everything we look for in a Queensland player. It's really important for every fan of every club, for every member, for every player to understand what it means to be a Queenslander, lean into the nature of the Queensland spirit. I think this is the most exciting time for youth development in a long time in Australia. We've seen so many young Queenslanders move on to bigger and better things. We've seen so much national team representation, and we've seen a massive shift in terms of the focus on youth development in a professional sort of setting within the A-Leagues. So if you're a young Queenslander, it's our job at Football Queensland to ensure that we're giving every opportunity to players to reach that stage and support talent wherever it may be to reach the higher echelons of the game.
I think football was always my thing, yeah. I just loved it. Yeah. I love being a part of the team and I love winning. Yeah. I played for Warriors in Townsville and it was really good and I learnt a lot and I felt like I was just having fun. I was really nervous at first because I'd played against these girls all growing up. Like I'd always been in the Townsville team, they'd been in the Metro teams, and I was really nervous because I didn't know whether I was good enough or whether I was just like overreaching. With the right support and the right coaching and the right programs to be identified, like carnivals, you can definitely get spotted and you can do it. From there, it's just how much you want it, really. The Queensland State Team program has helped me believe in myself because a lot of the time when I don't believe in myself, I don't perform as well, and that's probably what's let me down. Off the field, I'd say just like becoming a better person and more mature and friendly and outgoing, and I feel like helps me bring me out of my shell, I guess, yeah. I feel really, really grateful and really honoured that I've been selected and that I've been seen and identified to be good enough to play, just to have the opportunity to play in front of national team coaches, and I just feel like super confident, super eager. It's really good to see my kind of progression from not making it at all to making it. The Queensland State Team program can really help push you into the A-League teams, the Premier League teams, the Matildas representing your country, and that's something that I aspire to do. I think just the level of coaching and the intensity and playing in a better team definitely makes you a better player, and you kind of understand what you have to do to get to that level, and it's, yeah, really good.
How do I feel this time? One straight off.
It is time for the second half from Moreton Bay Central Sports Complex. Welcome back, everyone, to this Kappa Queensland Cup quarterfinal. Rochedale 2-0 up over Caboolture, courtesy of Omran Klayic's first half brace. James Coughlin in the commentary booth, and we'll bring you all the action from here and in Cairns, as they are about 15 minutes ahead of us in the other remaining quarterfinal. And we'll keep you posted across the board as we find out the state's representatives in the Hart Australia Cup round of 32, joining the Brisbane Roar A-League side, or what's left of it anyway, as well as Peninsula Power and Lions. Godinho battling for possession, as it was a busy and physical first half between these sides. And through goes Lopez. He is the main man for Caboolture. He's fashioned a number of chances already, and look to make things happen here. Diving, headed to clear it, but only as far as Doherty, who is a one-man wrecking ball in the closing stages of the first half, and now he's going to have to come across in cover again. It's a substitute, Boston Webber. He is taken out from behind by Bozio, but no foul according to the referee, Mackenzie James. They were happy with that decision, so it's play on, and just confirming up north, no change in the score. Marlon Coast still 1-0 up, courtesy of Charlie Beverley, who scored in the 43rd minute. Logan, in the halftime break, did have a strike cleared off the line. Almost looked like a rugby union ruck on the goal line of Kev Ward. One of the local clubs, Lions and Peninsula Power, they've been in the national stage of the FFA and Australia Cup 6 times apiece now. Lions with their first appearance in 2015, Penn Power 2 years later. Rochedale and Caboolture looking for their first appearance each. Rochedale, as we mentioned in the first half, have fallen at this hurdle 3 times before, including last year with Dr. Dan Varma at the helm. Gold Coast Knights really flex their muscle in that match. Meanwhile, Caboolture, this is already their best performance in Cup qualifying. They'll be certainly looking to continue on with the job now, and Moreland taking exception to that challenge from Keys. Over the top, Sabados trying to steal a run in from left back, and that rain is continuing to fall here in the northern part of Brisbane. Looks like a beautiful night up in Cairns. Of course, these matches have to be completed by Sunday. We're seeing a lot of the qualifiers getting confirmed around the country this weekend. And the hope will be that The draw produces a lot of intriguing home ties for the local clubs. These players get a chance to showcase themselves on that stage. Cross in from Roberts. And that is shanked by Keys. The big drama for Caboolture is they have a very thin bench at the moment. Some of the outs, the Nathan Beagley, who's played in 17 games this season. Leo Robinson, who's played in 19. Geordie Meacock, 18. So some mainstays for Leighton Speechley-Price and his staff. He's left them very light on. Godinho, the Timor-Leste international. One of those live wire players. And the decision is Caboolture ball, as I think Moreland thought it was going to be going his way. Caboolture, they have certainly a lot to look forward to over the rest of the season. They are currently in 4th place in the FQPL competition. 7 wins, 2 draws, 5 defeats. And very much in line for promotion if they can finish this season strongly. Rochedale, they'll be battling 5 relegation in the NPL, currently in 9th place, 1 point above Magic and Gold Coast United in 11th and 10th respectively. Clever work by Waldock as Doherty stepping out again, joining the attack. National player Doherty, and I think that one might have actually been a shot. Not afraid to take on the responsibility himself, Ethan Doherty. So we go to the replay. There's no, with comebacks like this, just starts with one, and it might have been a little bit rushed late on in the first half. No time to panic yet for Caboolture. It is looking good at this stage for Rochedale. Especially as Moreland is fouled by Mitchell. Forward takes it quickly. I'm not sure if Sabados was expecting it, but was able to recover. Keys did commit the foul on Moreland, and that is going to be a yellow card for Mitchell Keys for this infringement. Just had the arm around Moreland. Keys, his first booking of the season. A chance now for Rochedale from the set piece. Handling has been tricky for goalkeepers. Ashton bending it back post, and Ultra did just enough to clear that one away. Into the box. Scott comes for it, but couldn't go through the Rochedale attacker. There's no one there following up for the Rovers. Now looking long down that channel again for Lopez. He's forced back by Alexenko. Sprayed it wide, finding Keys, who is on that yellow card. Now Holden, shake for the shot, and turned it down. Now he tries to go through Horwood. No easy task there for Michael Holden. Great for Waldock, but Rochedale doing enough to get possession back. Michael Holden had a very strong game in that round 6 win against Carina, scoring the cherry on top in second half stoppage time. As Caboolture's run has seen them push through Logan Metro 6-3. 3-2 at Coomera. Lopez with the 88th minute winner in that one. Before Mitchell actually picked up a very late red card. And then a comfortable 4-0 win over Carina 2 and a bit weeks ago. And there as Roberts is upended, and there's going to be another free kick. Yellow card for Gardino as he was beaten there. Three Caboolture players into the notebook now. Marlon Coast have just taken a 2-0 lead in that one up north, so they could be marching on with just under 20 minutes of normal time to go. Now bent in, free header for Weber, cleared off the line again. Doherty is cleared out, and that is going to be a straight red card for Ollie Dern. He is sent off. He came in late on Doherty. Let's watch the replay. Studs showing and no hesitation from Mackenzie James. And Dern is dismissed. And he has certainly left his mark there on Ethan Doherty. So Rochedale will be without their captain. And what looked like it was going to be a comfortable victory for Rochedale will now lead to a nervous final half hour as they have to see this one out with 10 men. And Scott will brush Doherty off as he limps away. So will there be a change now for Scott McNichol? Does he go to his bench? Now it's Keys. Can Caboolture get a lifeline in there? And that's fizzed wide. And now the home side with the man advantage looking to capitalise on that. Well then, we have a little bit of intrigue coming up. It goes over the sideline and Roberts is wound up on the ground after a collision with Gardino. Keeping in mind He is on a booking, although entirely sure that is going to lead to anything, as actually that was Doherty, the guilty party there. Apologies to George Godinho. And that'll all end with a whole lot, just a warning perhaps. So, Lauren Ashton is getting ushered off the field on that far side. And someone is coming on. I'd assume, I don't think Rochedale are going to try and finish this one out with 9. Zinko has shifted over to left back. We'll try and get around Keys as rain is picking up once again. Minutes to go up north, and Logan still no way through. Talbot now looking for a breakthrough here. Low shot save made by Scott. A big reason why this scoreline is only 2-0 in favour of Rochedale. And right now, with the man advantage, they have something to work towards. As Mitchell searching for options now. Rochedale, they were pressing before, but happy to sit much deeper now. Fafana in behind, and Keys lost his footing. And behind it goes, and surely that hasn't been signalled as a corner. That's absolutely not a corner. I will usually try to give the referees the benefit of the doubt, but that is definitely a howler from our officiating team. No VAR. Just have to accept those. Deep corner, and it's headed into the crossbar, and it's almost played in for an own goal. What have we got now? A free kick for offside, as Caboolture have their best chance of the second half. I think Waldock might have been the offside player there, as Doherty, he's been central to everything in this half. Just confirming that Marlon Coast goal scorer in the 70th minute. It was Josh Pinn. Taking advantage of a slip from Bozio, plays Robertson with a beautiful pass. Roberts going for the goal line, cleared away by Godinho off the line. And the goalmouth action continues at both ends. How is this only 2-0 so far? Lopez looking to go from end to end on his own. Deep, crossing, no luck finding a way through there as turning into a slip and slide on the pitch here, and actually surprised at how well this surface is holding up. The drainage here is moving overtime right now. And they have just made it 3, Marlon Coast. And regional Queensland will have a representative in the national stage of the Australia Cup. Marlon Coast defeating Logan Lightning. Unless Logan can pull off a miracle comeback, down 3-0 with 10 minutes of normal time to go. Charlie Beverley might have scored that third goal, and it is party time at Pennell Field. Right now we are getting down to the business end of this fixture. Rochedale down to 10 men, just trying to hold on. Fafana tracking back. He's put under pressure by Weber, and I think there might have been a loose shin pad on the surface there. If you are just tuning in, welcome aboard. This is 2-0 Rochedale. Oberon Klajic with a first half brace separating these two sides. James Coughlin in commentary, bringing you all the action. On FQTV as we endeavour to find out our 4th Kappa Queensland Cup semi-finalist and 5th Queensland representative in the Hahn Australia Cup round of 32. Also keeping you abreast of the developments in Cairns with Marlon Coast 3-0 up over Logan Lightning. Trying to find a way through. And Charlie Flannery in number 18 has entered the fray for Caboolture. Lopez still looking to weave his magic. That's from Fafana, headed by Doherty. Wide it goes. Another half chance for the home side. And with the Rochedale bench insisting on no cross, Fafana put that one into a dangerous area. Doherty has left it all out there tonight. Moreland getting back onto that right foot. Play back to Alexenko with the curling ball straight into the head of Fafana. Talbot stepping away. Keys winning it back and lunging into that challenge. Lopez picking it up. He's got Holden in support. Doherty again streaming down that wing, looking to join the attack, but an exhausted Waldock has Well, he's actually come off better out of that challenge with one of the, well, this is Horwood. Well, searching for Klajic. Can he seal this with a hat-trick? Moreland on the turn, driving for the byline. Bozio is there for company. Maybe if he jumped the gun on that potential Caboolture sub as well. Now Talbot finding space. Can he link up? Klajic on the turn, gets it back. Talbot for the sealer. 3-0 Rochedale. And they are surely off to the semi-finals of the Queensland Cup, courtesy of Harry Talbot. And Klajic on the turn. I thought he might have waited a little bit too long. And he has taken the armband, Talbot, and he took it upon himself to surely ice this game for 10-man Rochedale. Well, they have taken their chances when presented with them. Now, George Godinho will come off and he'll be replaced by Lachlan Evans for his second appearance of the season. There are going to be some very tired and sore bodies. Well, they probably already are now. So just confirming, Godinho replaced by Ewens. And they just haven't been able to capitalise on the opportunities when presented with them. Maybe a bittersweet moment for Caboolture assistant Griff Mansfield. He was part of Dan Varma's staff last season as an assistant. Now he's made the move to Caboolture. Very briefly, the head coach at Redlands as well, one of the up-and-coming coaching prospects. Put that back post just too tall for Doherty. He's still dreaming of the miracle. And Roberts will just say, let's get it over the other side of halfway. And Lopez is getting it again. Doherty, the target. And second ball goes Rochedale's way, and it is all hands on deck defensively. Holden drills that one in. Horwood, a rock at the back for Rochedale. That way through for Dudley, and it's back at the feet of Holden, and he'll fizz it off the hands of Cowley and into the post. And Dudley will clear it away, but not fully. Returned into the box for Talbot to launch away. Fafana in possession. Holden. 15 minutes to go for Caboolture to pull off the comeback of all comebacks. And Moreland encouraged to stretch out as Newlands is putting in the effort to chase that one back. Bozio with the up and under. Moreland takes it up and just trying to get in behind the defence, and Fafana is upended in the centre circle, and that is going to be a yellow card showing the guilty party there as Fafana is back on his feet. That's Moreland who earned the booking. And is that another change? Waldock has made his way off. He'll be replaced by Noah Beagley for what could be a senior debut. And those crosses just not finding the target often enough. Bozio looking wide. And Callan Adams-Irving is also on. Substitutes are plenty now in the final quarter of an hour. Nan unable to control that one. And Logan have pulled a consolation goal back. Score there is 3-1 as the clock has just ticked over 93 minutes. And Holden is not giving up the cause. They're on Roberts, but advantage for Rochedale. And look at all the Caboolture players still tracking back. But Moreland has just shrugged them off. He's into the box now, Moreland. And he'll put that one into the side netting as a solo effort. I'm not sure who lost the shin pad in the build-up here. I'm going to guess based on the fact Mitchell threw it away. Might have been Moreland. And save made again by Cowley. Well, they are loving that on the bench for Rochedale. Scott McNichol full of praise for his side. He's won 17 games in his 2 stints in charge of the Rochedale NPL side, replacing Ross Davidson in 2024. And also this year as the full-time head coach from the start of the season. And there may be no sweeter victory than this one, as we had a chance to feature Rochedale on the big stage in just over a month's time. It's Holden. Long searching ball, giving Ewans something to chase, and he's trying his best to keep that one in, unsuccessfully though. Doherty, another commanding header. Now the sting has really come out of this game, as it looks like the inevitable is really starting to set in for Caboolture. It's a night that started with such high hopes and excitement. Just hasn't gone to plan. And see 10 men of Rochedale, they just haven't found a way to break them down. And plenty of bodies in the box, and Doherty will take the fair catch under no pressure. High cross, header on by Holden, and he could not direct that one on target across the face of the goal. As all four of these Kappa Queensland Cup quarterfinals, I think they'll be decided by multiple goal margins. Long towards Clayich, who has had an industrious night. 2 goals, but a lot of work in the build-up play as well. He had the assist for that goal from Talbot to put them up 3-0 and give them that extra breathing space. A late collision will see a free kick awarded to Rochedale. Another player is down now for Rochedale as Roberts is assisted off. And it is official now up north. Marlon Coast will be off to the Australia Cup for the first time. A 3-1 win over Logan Lightning. Charlie Beverley with 2 goals. Josh Pinn scoring the second for Marlon Coast. And Logan getting that late consolation that really won't help them too much. And Marlon Coast will host Lions in the semi-final of the Kappa Queensland Cup. Penn Power will be prepping for a trip to, well, at this point I think it's safe to say Rochedale, as Will Horwath comes on in jersey number 23. 14th appearance for the season in his third year at Rochedale. 42 senior matches all up. And at this point for Rochedale, it is very much about closing this one out professionally. And here's Jardel Bob, who is also on his first season with the senior side. 6th appearance. He made his debut in round 1 of the Kappa Pro Series against Penn Power. Goes out wide, Holden bending it around, and Alexenko couldn't control it, and it falls for the cutback and sprayed wide by Adams Irving. And that bounce just skidding off the surface as Alexenko had been caught out by how quickly that one came off the surface. It goes again from Holden, and Lopez was again lurking back post. It just hasn't been his night. The 19-year-old. Clipped towards the back post. Not exactly pretty, but effective clearance will force Caboolture to reset. 90 seconds of normal time remaining. Goes wide for Lopez. Watch closely by Alexenko. What a shift he's put in tonight. There goes a header, and it's straight into the welcoming arms of Cowley. Doherty left frustrated again. And there are some very, very tired bodies on the pitch here right now as we approach the 90th minute. As we do that, it's coming up next for both of these sides. It's a whole lot of league duties, as that strike will just go wide with the aid of a deflection. Corner now for Caboolture. Don't know how much stoppage time is left, although I find it hard to believe that there'll be enough for the miracle comeback. And Lopez, he doesn't have anything left right now. That's Moreland doing it over the sideline, and the bench will now be emptied. Cooper, Flannery and Mohul Gay, two players making their senior debut, with Holden, one of the players, subbed off. So Flannery from the under-23s, Gay with the 18s. And they'll get to see this one out. But for the time being, it is Rochedale's night. They have been clinical when needed. Came out of the blocks firing and barely given Caboolture a sniff as they've tried to find a way back. They're just asking a bit too much there for Doherty. Cowley will happily take every second available to him. So he gets the hurry up. Ewan's out to the right as Flannery will drive that one in. Retrieve it off the deflection. Bozio. And now that is intercepted. Rochedale going down the far side with Horworth. Watched closely by Gay, who's got the fresh legs. Actually, beg your pardon, that was Bob. Through it goes. Ewans. Can they salvage something from this match as it's out wide? Flannery. And Fafana will take a strike from range and force the best save of the night by Cowley. At full stretch from range, Cowley keeping that clean sheet intact. And Fafana just said, why not? Cowley still alert. Corner now for Caboolture. In it goes. Headed away by Talbot. And on the turn, Mitchell trying to get it goalwards. Down he goes. Well, the locals not too pleased with that decision. Fafana up there for Doherty. It's headed down. Cowley has not claimed it. But the offside flag has gone up. So for Caboolture, Friday night, they're at home to Strikers. Meanwhile, it's a Tuesday night catch-up date for Rochedale against Moreton City. But for now, they are surely seconds away from being able to start the party. Now, will there be one last flourish for Rochedale? And the pass split the difference between Klajic and the other attacker. No such luck. Lopez going the other way. Fourth time is the charm for Rochedale. They have knocked on the door and finally kicked it down with an emphatic 3-0 victory over Caboolture, and they are off to the national stage of the Australia Cup as well as the Kappa Queensland Cup semi-final. So close in 2016, so close in 2022, so close in 2025. Job done in 2026. And now we will see what they have to offer next month against some of the big boys of Australian football. That is where we're going to leave you on FQTV. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. It's been an absolute pleasure. Go the Socceroos tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night.